San Diego 2012. How was it? Abby yelled, running down the stairs as I buttered my toast. I smirked. I don't kiss and tell, Ab. Oh, please, I kiss and tell all the time. You owe me. I flipped my egg in the pan, making sure not to break the yolk. I had been obsessed with runny eggs and toast ever since trying eggs for the first time in Florence the year before. Yes, it's true. I didn't try eggs until I was 20 years old. Growing up, my mom let me eat whatever I wanted. I didn't have to eat anything that she cooked if I didn't want to, even though she made a huge breakfast every morning and a family dinner every night. Years later, I asked her why. She told me she felt so guilty that so much of our lives revolved around my brother, she was trying to make me feel special, like I had something just for me. Ironically, it just made me feel more separate and alone from my family. I guess eating cereal for dinner was supposed to make up for feeling invisible my whole life. As a result, I became the worst eater in history. Everyone at school teased me for my constant peanut butter and honey sandwiches with Cheeto Puffs at the library and frequent trips to In-N-Out. My roommates forced me to try every vegetable along with many other things when we lived abroad. Turns out, I'm not a picky eater. I love all types of food. Funny how you think you are something just because you're raised that way. Abby continued pouring herself a bowl of Special K cereal. At least tell me one thing. Did you sleep with him? You can just nod yes or no. That doesn't count. I shook my head no. Impressive, Spence, Abby said, shoveling cereal into her mouth. It was hard, but honestly, my favorite part of the night was the dancing. I knew the reaction those words would have. Dancing? Stop it! What kind of dancing? Slow dancing to Italian music, I gleamed. That's it. You guys are gonna get married. I'm calling it right now. I allowed myself to be hopeful. Hunter had been hot and cold in the past, but that was before. Last night was so romantic. A guy doesn't cook a girl dinner just to eat her out. It had to mean something, didn't it? It didn't. 2 days later, I walked by Hunter on campus, and he walked right by me without saying a word. I smiled at him, hoping to shift the energy, and he half smiled back, like I was as insignificant as a teacher passing, not someone he knew the taste of. What was I doing wrong? I continued past him, tears welling in my eyes. I pulled my textbooks tight to my chest, gripping the edges firmly until the corners tore into my palms. The pain in my hands felt better than the pain in my chest. At least that I could control.